Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina offers a special economic zone and a high-tech park to USA entrepreneurs for large-scale US investment in the country. Public transport to run in all city corporations tomorrow from 6 in the morning till 6 evening with half capacity, says Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir. Lockdown underway for second consecutive day in the country to prevent corona infection. Authorities and law enforcement agencies active to enforce lockdown. About 6,000 agricultural machineries to be distributed in the current fiscal year to revolutionize the mechanization of agriculture, says Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak. And death toll from floods and landslides in Indonesia and East Timor rises to 160, rescue efforts underway. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I'm Ali Kambreen. Those were the highlights. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina offered a special economic zone and a high-tech park in the American companies for their investment in larger scale, describing Bangladesh as a promising destination for the U.S. business and investment. The Prime Minister came up with the offer in a pre-recorded video message at the virtual launching of the U.S.-Bangladesh Business Council today. Sheikh Hasina said her government is establishing 100 special economic zones for rapid industrialization and developing 28 high-tech parks for ICT industries with local and foreign investment. In her speech, the Premier underscored the need for providing adequate policy support from the U.S. government to remove tariff barrier on Bangladesh's products to further expand bilateral trade.
Amount of industrial raw materials and consumer items like cotton, soybean and wheat from the United States. All these items enjoy zero tariffs in Bangladesh. It is important that both the countries provide adequate policy support to further expand bilateral trade. We are constantly improving our physical, legal and financial infrastructures to facilitate foreign investment. My government is establishing 100 special economic zones for rapid industrialization. We are offering one special economic zone for American companies for manufacturing facilities.
ICT advisor to the Prime Minister Shoji Wajid also spoke, among others, joining the event from USA.
We are now, we are producing printed circuit boards in Bangladesh by local Bangladeshi companies. We are no longer second to anyone. If you want to compare to Vietnam, Philippines, even China, Asian companies are starting to move to Bangladesh, and I would urge U.S. companies to start making that move as well, because we can offer you world-class infrastructure, supply chains, and even in terms of ease of doing business. We hope that U.S. companies will come in with a stronger investment, stronger footprint, and increase our bilateral trade.
66 COVID-19 patients died in the country in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 9,384. The tally of the infections rose to 6,51,652 with 7,213 new cases. The press release of the Directorate General of the Health Services confirmed today. The recovery count rose to 5,58,383 after another 2,969 recovered during the period. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said public transports will ply in Dhaka, Chattogram, Ghazipur, Narayanganj, Kumilla, Rajshahi, Khulna, Sylhet, Borishal, Rangpur and Mymensingh city corporations from tomorrow, maintaining health guidelines. He said the government gave the permission considering the sufferings of the people, especially workers and employees of government and non-governmental offices due to lockdown situation. Obadul Qadir said this at a briefing at his official residence in the capital today. He said public transports will ply from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. with 50% passenger capacity in all city corporations. The Road Transport and Bridges Minister said inter-district buses will not ply during the lockdown situation.
শুধুমাত্র ঢাকা, চট্টগ্রাম, মহানগর সহ গাজীপুর, নারায়ণগঞ্জ, রাজশাহী, খুলনা, সিলেট, বরিশাল, কুমিল্লা, রংপুর এবং ময়মনসিংহ সিটি কর্পোরেশন এলাকাধীন সড়কে সকাল ৬টা থেকে সন্ধ্যা ৬টা পর্যন্ত অর্ধেক আসন খালি রেখে গণপরিবহন চলাচল করতে পারবে। কোনোভাবেই সমন্বয়কৃত ভাড়ার অতিরিক্ত ভাড়া আদায় করা যাবে না। তবে পরবর্তী নির্দেশনা না দেওয়া পর্যন্ত দূরপাল্লার গণপরিবহন চলাচল যথারীতি বন্ধ থাকবে।
Earlier, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obadul Qadir virtually inaugurated the 50-kilometer expanded road from Cox's Bazar Link Road to Uchiprang this morning. He joined the program virtually from his official residence. Speaking at the program, Obadul Qadir said at the moment the government's challenge is to tackle the coronavirus infection and to resist mischievous activities of extreme communal forces. Obadul Qadir has called for cooperation from all to tackle the coronavirus.
সরকারের সামনে এখন দুটি চ্যালেঞ্জ। একটি হচ্ছে করোনা সংক্রমণ বৃদ্ধি মোকাবিলা, আরেকটি হচ্ছে উগ্র সাম্প্রদায়িক গোষ্ঠীর অপতৎপরতা প্রতিরোধ করা। এই দুই চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবিলায় সরকারি কাজের সুসমন্বয় যেমন জরুরি, তেমনি দলের ঐক্য আরো সুসংহত করা আশু জরুরি কর্তব্য হয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছে। করোনা মোকাবিলায় লকডাউন সফল করার জন্য সর্বস্তরের জনগণের সহযোগিতা আমি কামনা করছি। বর্ষার আগে ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত বাংলাদেশে যত সড়ক আছে এখনই চিহ্নিত করে ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণের উপযুক্ত সময় ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত সড়কগুলো যান চলাচলের উপযোগী করে পাসেবল এবং ইউজেবল করে রাখার জন্য আমি সংশ্লিষ্ট প্রকৌশলীদের অনুরোধ করছি।
On the second day of the 7-day lockdown, a small number of vehicles are moving on roads of the capital. No long route buses have left from the capital following directives of the government. Similarly, no intercity trains have left Komolapur rail station. The same situation is at Shodurghat, where movement of water vessels were in halt for lockdown. All government and private organizations have been directed to run with 50% of their employees. Despite all odds, people consider the lockdown positive as there is no alternative to tackling the deadly coronavirus. Private cars, rickshaws and vehicles carrying daily commodities including food are plying uninterruptedly in the capital. Law enforcing agencies have intensified surveillance to execute the lockdown. Experts suggested that all should follow the government's directives strictly in order to put a brake on the deadly coronavirus. The 7-day lockdown will end on April 11th. Countrywide lockdown is being continued for the second day today. Members of local administration and law enforcing agencies are working on the implementation of the lockdown situation. Meanwhile, in Rajshahi Divisional Town Mobile Court under the Executive Magistrate is carrying out its drive at different points to make the lockdown situation a success. In Coastal District Jhalogati, public and private organizations are distributing masks and hand sanitizers aimed at creating awareness among the people. In the port city of Khulna, the government agencies are working around the clock so that the local people maintain the health rules strictly. In Bogura, the gateway of the country's northern regions, lockdown program is being maintained by all sections of the people. All the super shops and shopping malls, including the transportations, are closed for the second day today. The Chuadanga district administration, while carrying out mobile courts, collected cash money as fine for not abiding by the health tips directed by the government. Similar actions were taken by the Hobbyganj district administration. More than 65,000 taka have been charged as fine from the people so far for not maintaining the health guidelines. Tangail district has also been experiencing lockdown situation as all the long-range passengers buses not seen plying in the district. In the port city of Chattogram, the lockdown situation is prevailing everywhere. Vehicular movements were very thin with all the business centres and shops closed. Besides, the lockdown program are being continued in Maulavi Bazar, Faridpur, Jhinaida, Netrokona, Shunamganj, Gaibandha, Sherpur, Munchiganj and Norail districts. The local administration and the law enforcing agencies have warned the people in these districts to strictly maintain their health guidelines, violators of which will be dealt with severely. Second dose of corona vaccination program will be started across the country from April 8. Director General of Health Services said vaccination is an effective tool to resist upward movement of present corona infection. Vaccination of the first stage of coronavirus is going on with more success more than expected. In the meantime, second stage vaccination program is scheduled to be started from April 8 this month, and the Directorate General of Health Services has completed all necessary preparations about the matter. According to the Director General of Health Services, people who have taken COVID-19 vaccines in February and March, they can take second dose of the vaccine after exactly 2 months of the first vaccination. It also urged the people to maintain health safety guidelines strictly, including wearing masks and ensuring social distance to resist upward trend of corona infection. Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak has said the government will distribute about 6,000 agricultural machineries this year to make a revolution in agricultural mechanization. He made the disclosure while inaugurating various agricultural machineries distributing program under agricultural mechanization project across the country through virtual platform from his Secretariat office today. Senior Secretary Muhammad Misbahul Islam, Director General of Department of Agricultural Extension Muhammad Asadullah, and State Minister for Social Welfare Ashraf Ali Khan Khashru took part in this program. The Agriculture Minister said the government has taken initiative to modernize country's agriculture through agricultural mechanization. As part of this, the government has distributed 69,868 harvesters, reapers, seeders, power tillers from 2010 to 2020. His agricultural machineries will be distributed with 50% subsidy across the country, while 70% subsidy at Haur and coastal regions. Now, international news. COVID-19 global death toll crosses 28,76,000. More than 13 crore 26 lakh 5,000 have been infected globally, and more than 10 crore 68 lakh 81,000 people have recovered so far. The US, the current epicenter of the pandemic, has now 3 crore 15 lakh 4,000 confirmed cases and 5 lakh 69,000 deaths. Meanwhile, India has now 1 crore 27 lakh 12,000 confirmed cases and 1 lakh 65,718 deaths. At least 157 people have been killed in Indonesia and neighboring East Timor, with dozens more still missing after a tropical cyclone battered the Southeast Asian nations, leaving thousands homeless. Indonesia's disaster management agency said it had recorded 130 deaths in a cluster of remote islands near East Timor, where another 27 have been officially listed as dead. Rescuers in Indonesia were racing to find more than 70 people still missing and using diggers to clear mountains of debris left in the wake of tropical cyclone Seroja. Torrential rains sparked flooding and landslides that turned small communities into wastelands of mud, uprooted trees and forced thousands of people into shelters. 6 members of a Bangladeshi family found dead at suburban Dallas home in Texas, USA early Monday. The deceased were identified as Altafun Nessa, her son, Tawhidul Islam, Tawhidul's wife Iren Islam, their daughter Farbin Tawhid, their 2 sons Farhan Tawhid and Tanvir Tawhid, hailing from Pabna in Bangladesh. Police believe the 2 brothers Farhan and Tanvir shot their family members dead and then themselves on Saturday at the family's home in Allen. Police in Allen went to the home for a welfare check at around 1 a.m. Police said the call came from a family friend who said that one of the sons was suicidal. The social media post said that the son had depression since 2016 and that he had been cutting himself. The message also mentioned the ease with which his brother bought a gun as well as his sadness with the final of the office. The 2 sons were students at the University of Texas at Austin. The sister had a full scholarship to New York University. Now news on sports. Bangladesh Ansar VDP bagged 11 gold medals in the Bangabandhu Bangladesh Games Taekwondo's POMS event today. Bangladesh Army won 7 gold medals in this event. Taekwondo discipline is going on at the National Sports Council in the capital. On the other hand, Bangabandhu Bangladesh Games golf discipline was started at Army Golf Course in the capital today. Quartermaster General of Bangladesh Army, Lieutenant General S.M. Shafiuddin Ahmed inaugurated the event today. A total of 140 golfers from 41 teams are taking part in the competition. Meanwhile, Baki Billah of Bangladesh Ansar bagged a gold medal in the men's 67 kilograms weight category of weightlifting event in Mymensingh. In the men's 73 kilogram weight category, Hamidul Islam and Bangladesh Army won gold medal. Bangladesh Navy became champion in the Bangabandhu Bangladesh Games swimming event while they bagged 33 gold medals of 42. Bangladesh Army won a gold and earned 2nd position in swimming event. To end the bulletin headlines once again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina offers a special economic zone and a high-tech park to U.S. entrepreneurs for large-scale U.S. investment in the country. Public transport to run in all city corporations tomorrow from 6 in the morning till 6 evening with half capacity, says Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obadul Qadir. Lockdown underway for 2nd consecutive day in the country to prevent corona infection. Authorities and law enforcement agencies active to enforce lockdown. About 6,000 agricultural machineries to be distributed in the current fiscal year to revolutionize mechanization of agriculture, says Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak. And death toll from floods and landslides in Indonesia and East Timor rises to 160. Rescue efforts underway. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we invite you to watch our next bulletin that's coming up at 11:30. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.